Hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah, tonight I'm gonna work on more of the Star Wars Legion minis, but I also have up my miniature that I was working on last time. You can see how the glowing eye effect went into worked, I should say. Yeah, because I can talk good. So here's this. I'll leave this up because I know my friend Carol is going to raid my stream here fairly soon. And yeah, so in the meantime, I'm going to be working on lining these stormtroopers, so I'll get the paint ready for that. Which, for anyone watching, I'm going to be doing a very diluted Mechanicus Standard Gray. Actually have it very watered down. Okay, that ought to be enough. And add a few. Ah! I've been flocked. How are you, Michelle? Hey, what's up, Warboy? So I think it might just be you two in the chat room right now, but I think I still haven't even tried that. Well, I hope you drive safe, Warboy, and I hope that Elsa isn't too much of an ice queen for you. Honestly, if that hurricane just go south for a little bit. That's just mean. Hey, all right, here comes the raid. Oh gosh, and I am getting so close to getting to affiliate. I think I'm at either, depending on which number metric I'm looking at, I'm at either 47 or 46 followers, and I've got everything else almost where it needs to be. So, yeah, woot. Okay. Well, as long as you're staying as safe as you can. Yeah, don't forget to refresh, guys. And if you're new to the channel, please give me a follow. I am so close to getting to affiliate. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm almost there. And here, Muse's Touch. I don't know if you got a chance to see everything I got done on my Spirit of the Forest, but I did Tesseract Glow on the eyes. Making sure that's looking decent. Hello again, the Bald GM. We meet again at last for the first time. Yeah, I know, they turned out really good. Your idea of amber eyes wasn't bad, but I really wanted to do green. Thank you. And I went with red for the ferns. just to add a little splash of color. And then he looks like he's wearing a green diaper right now, but I'm going to tone that down. Glad you like the Spaceballs quote. I can throw those out all dang day. Yeah, there's the work that I got done. I needed to do some. Hope that's interesting in a good way, Carol. But I just figured I'd add a little splash of color. I think it kind of helps draw it in to the eyes. At least a little bit. Okay, good. So I'll put him off to the side. I need to research some other mushroom colors so I can paint those up well enough. And right now, what I'm going to be doing, this may look very boring, but it's at least very technical, so I think some people may like to see it, is I'm going to line the panels on the stormtroopers. So what I'm doing, I'll say it again, is doing very thin down Mechanicus Standard Gray. Hey Tommy, look what I'm wearing. Clyde's in the house. Well, thank you, and you can thank Michelle because I asked her, well, which should I wear today, and she really pushed for the Madoff tank top. So I was hoping you'd be here. No pressure one way or another, but I'm really happy that you are. So yeah, I'm doing very watered down Mechanicus Standard Gray for the paneling, and at least here I can be kind of sloppy. Now, let's see here. And I'll do, because I say I can be sloppy because I'm going to go back in with Corax white and other white to highlight it back up. So I can work on, I can go a little wide with the panels. But yeah, this will be most of the stream tonight, and I'll be looking at chat and doing this. So this will actually be good because this is actually kind of monotonous work. And the first time I did this, Delayed Capture will attest to this. Well, they said, oh, I'm going to try this. And then I just came back to just going, well, damn it, they look good. That means I have to do it on all of them. So as you can see right there, just kind of goofed up. But since I'm going to go back with some highlights, I can cover that up. I'm catching up on chat right now. Paint on stream. Gee, if that makes you old. What is my... Michelle, how you function on how little sleep, like, that impresses even me at times. And Delay Capture will attest to that, yeah, I function on very little sleep. Yeah. Years of practice. Or as I like to say sometimes when people ask how you do it, well, I just don't have a choice. Okay, yep, see, like right here. Really going wide on that. Well, yeah, I'd say with the amount that you smoke, Tommy, your lungs are at least 87. But, ironically enough, when I was working on a construction crew, there's a guy who drove the tack truck, which was the oil on for like asphalt jobs and stuff like that. And his name was Fireball. He was 95, and this old boy would open up a pack of cigarettes, tear off the filters, throw them away, and just smoke the cigarette straight. because he said at this point, if cancer hasn't killed him yet, it will, and it'll be very quick. Yeah, that's and he had no. I think he had an tooth in his entire mouth at that point too. Yeah. Yeah, he was an OG. That was for sure. He lived an interesting life. And thank you for the compliment to delay capture. I did see it. It just kind of got lost in everything too. Yeah, it is. Again, if there's anybody new here, be sure to hit that follow button because I am almost there. Delay capture. Yeah, and actually, that's my girlfriend too. Yeah, I figure she, uh, you and her would get a kick out of her name the most. uh, yeah, and the paint is very very moist too, Michelle. Like here, I'll put some moist porn out here. Look how moist that is. And again, if I go a little wide on some of these, it's okay for right now. Well, I haven't hit affiliate yet, so I don't have any moist sound effects yet. Yeah, let's get. Again, if I go a bit too wide, that's okay because I'll tighten it back up. Just need to tighten it back up. That's what she said, right? Nice to meet your username in a chat. Tommy, one of these days you'll meet her in person. I'm trying to remember if I got the under panel here. Yeah, I figured that would have been funny, Michelle, because he was from America and he had the Canadian girlfriend that he was gonna go up and visit. That everyone was just like, right, your Canadian girlfriend. I'm trying to remember if I, you know what, just give it a light little highlight here. It's amazing what these just little highlights can do just to add that much depth to the model. Okay, well, thanks for swinging by at least for a little bit, bud. Make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't already. Ah, there we go. That's how I'll get more followers. Not that Tom. Different one. This one's exclusively painting. Yeah, it's just really a thin down gray. It's this with a bunch of water. Probably like a 3-to-1 mix. You know what? I'll just hit this just to give it a little bit more pop. Yeah, all it is just thin down gray. Alright, and there's... Hey, at least it's capturing some of the highlights that I'm doing, so it's not quite blaringly white. Yeah, it's a moist gray. Which I'm going to have to... Oh yeah, and I'll show you the brush that I'm using for this. It's actually a synthetic one that I got from a buddy, but there's how long the bristles are. It's like my longest, thinnest brush that I have, and it works perfect for highlighting these stormtroopers. Yeah, it's kind of weird doing the underboob for a definition point, but it actually adds a lot to it, even though most of these will be covered by arms. Ugh. Yeah, I like my women moist, and then thing can be okay, but yeah, gray, nah, not really. I like my women moist. Yeah, you kind of see the difference here already. I think I'll kind of point that out, how just makes those lines pop quite a bit more. Oh, you just missed it. Muse's, Muse, Matt just left for the evening. He popped in just enough to say hi and said he's going to go and pass out. So I at least only have to deal with one snark rifle. Well, you didn't seem too snarky in your other chat, which, yeah, the boat, oh my god, looks amazing. You know, nowhere but Florida would you run into a gator on the highway. yeah, I hope you guys are seeing this well enough. Hopefully it's not too boring of a stream for everybody else to watch me highlight a stormtrooper. So anything else fun and exciting happening? I know Warboy's driving back from his martial arts and dodging a tropical storm. Yeah, Carol, that was a cool unboxing, and your Spirit of the Force. There it was. Yeah, English just left for a second. Sorry. Spirit of the Force is starting to look really good. Lots of purple, but I know you'll make it work really good because, well, it's you, and you're like a magician with purple. Of Frozen, of course. I think that's what every parent immediately thought of when they saw the hurricane was named Elsa. It's like, oh good, she's finally here to kill us. Sort of. What else did you think of when you first heard the name Elsa? Yep. All right. I'll give you that. I did not go there. Hmm? What? Elsa? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, his backpack fell off. I just noticed that. Huh. Where did it go? There it is. You must not have glued that on then, I guess. Alright, well, let's just get this. Yeah. Gasp! You can see his you can mention his unmentionables now. Yeah. Well, just get some super glue on that. There it is. Yep. Which here you go, Muse. Here's my Loctite. My endorsement for model ranges. Though I could use plastic glue on this one because I have before. Oh noes, the tadpoles. Yeah, and I guess because everyone's hearing me, that I guess all my mic stuff is working just fine, and the music isn't too loud, I hope. Hopefully it's just quiet enough. Alright, thanks, Michelle. And yeah, that'd be cool to see. Warboy. Yeah, either's good. Like, honestly, I did have a bottle of Gorilla Glue here somewhere. Oh yeah, I think. No, that's Rapid Fuse. That's for something else. I have used Gorilla Glue in the past. I just use whatever's cheapest or whatever I can find at the time, and then just run with it from there. Yeah, that'd be cool to see. Yeah, you have to send me a link, either in Messenger or wherever. Warboy. 2 down, 2 to go, and then onto the arms. Which I don't really need to keep washing my brush, but I just want to avoid buildup in the higher up bristles. Yeah, which I still need to do more with this backpack here. Just got some base coats and then didn't go back to it. Yeah. I'll get it in a little bit. Or at some point. Maybe not this stream. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'm only sitting at about a half hour. So... Oh yeah, crap. Forgot this little bit on all the others. Which again, see, I went wide, but I'll tighten it up when I go back with like my Corax white. Yeah, just go wide on that. So, Bald GM, you still here? Did you take off and pass out finally? Okay. So what are you going to be working on your Saturday stream? I'll see if I can... I'll be able to swing by. Might not be able to pay too much attention since I'll still have the girls. And I hope you're enjoying the Goblin double feature so far. I just always feel bad that I'm going so late for all you people in the... Well, it's early for all of you guys over in the UK and Europe. It's late at night here. Yeah, I hate some of these angles for working on these. Ooh, okay. That'll be cool to see. Now, did you 3D print the head for that, or was that, lack of a better term, kit bashed off of another model? Yeah, that'll look so cool when you're done with it. Okay. Yeah, because did you used to be a Warhammer painter too, Bald GM? Or has it always been just Dungeons and Dragons miniatures and stuff like that? I only ask because that move is just like a total kit bashers move from like 40k, where it's just like, I'll just take the head off of this thing and put it on this model. And I did a lot of kit bashing in 40k, especially when you're playing Space Wolves. You can add dwarf and chaos bits to your Space Wolves, and they won't be heretical because it adds character. Oh wow, you started off with Rogue Trader. Damn, that's mad respect right there. That's old school, man. Myself, I think I had the second ed Space Wolf Codex. I think I started in fourth ed Warhammer because for a long time there, my codex was kind of self-updating, where it would just say no, your think Rogue Trader was Warboy. They also made a role-playing game called Rogue Trader. We played um, Dark Heresy. That was when you learned that your fire can burn you as a psyker. Nope, never played Rogue Trader. That one was about literal rogue traders who were running supply convoys and exploration into the unknown parts of the galaxy. So, which faction did you play, Bald GM? Obviously, you know I played Space Wolves, the Vilka Fenrika, Fenris Hylda. Pardon me if you've already told me that. Oh, wow. Space Dwarves. Oh, man. I know enough about Old Hammer lore to know who the squats were. I never actually saw them being tabled, ever. Man, that's really cool. Oh, nice. Do you ever paint them up yourself, or I mean, they still have the paint job you put on them, or you thinking of that might be something you'd go back and repaint, or is it too sentimental to go back and repaint? because I totally understand that feeling. I have a few Lord of the Rings models from back in the day that, because I got the original boxed Fellowship set. They were all pewter. Painted them up. Still proud of them to this day. I will never try to repaint them ever. Sorry that that's a little bit off. Let me just... There we go. That's a little bit better. I think. If it isn't, just say up, speak up in chat. Yeah, say up in chat. For some reason, the English language is just failing me tonight. Still have the original Rebel paint job, so I'll repaint them for sure. I still have to repaint my second edition Space Wolves, also done from. Wow. All right. Actually, that I'd like to see pictures of that, because that's kind of a cool scheme for them. But yeah, a buddy of mine gave me a whole box of the updated Wolves before Primaris. I don't know how up to date you are on the lore, or current lore at least, with 40K. Yeah, I'd love to see the Car Metallic Blue Space Wolves. That'd be really something to see. And yes, I'm drinking from a Star Wars cup while painting Star Wars miniatures and then talking about 40K. My nerddom knows no bounds. Right again, so I'll chance it. Alright, cool. Well, drive safe the rest of the way home, and if it's less than a half hour, I should still be on. So again, Michelle, I'll ask you, when are you going to get back into doing your own miniature painting? South of 40 about 6 years ago. Started DMing D&D. Had 2 groups of 5 people. So 2 storylines and everything. So no time for wargaming. I might actually have a what were the mechs called? What were they actually called? War Machine? No, Warjacks. Warjacks. I have a Cygnar Warjack that I could still paint. It was a plastic one. It's somewhere. I'd have to find it. Yeah, for a hot minute my group was into War Machine. And I was going to play Cygnar. Actually, I know right where one of my Warjacks was that I painted that I was actually quite proud of at the time. Still am. Maybe I'll pull that up on the stream here. Yeah, I think I played all of like 2 games. Like I knew enough of the rules to get myself into trouble and not be able to do it correctly. I did kind of like the lore behind it, but I never got into that deep of a delve on it because 40K kind of became all consuming for me for a very long time, as you can tell. With the talk of like I mean, I'm still up on the lore. And actually, we had a buddy who's more into the lore and didn't actually play until Kill Team recently because he didn't want to make the high dollar investment into nothing wrong with that. Heck, that's pretty much what Michael's going to be doing here soon. Which I did order the other miniature I'm going to paint for him, which is a Furioso Dreadnought from the Blood Angels. Or as I like to call them every now and then, the Butt Angels, but it's just funny to say. No slander there. Anyways. The 40K can be a lot of fun to paint. Or at least I got used to painting it, so... good thing I'm going back with highlights on this. Wow, those bristles just kind of went, well, screw you for a minute. And I haven't forgotten about doing the video of me magnetizing Agent Callus. I just haven't gotten around to recording it yet. Because that's definitely something I don't want to do on a live stream. Because I think, Michelle, you were there for when, I know you and Delayed Capture were there when I was trying to magnetize Lando. And you all were actually pretty impressed with how patient I was with all that. Or at least I know Michael was there. Yep, thought you were there. Yeah, I figure that's something that's worth recording and fast forwarding through the rough moments and then slowing down and talking through the easier moments. Or just not even recording at all. Well, I don't know. Which would be better? Would it be better to show me fiddling with the magnets but just have it at a higher speed? Or just kind of a, here's what I'm going to do and here's the finished product? Which do you guys think would be better? Like, yeah, anybody who's still here. Would it be better to see it all kind of in sped up mode? Or just going, here's what I'm going to do, and then cut to seeing it done? Okay. Alright. Cool. Well, then I will definitely not be cursing when the magnets decide to go flying in other directions. Okay, speed up mode and then cut. Yeah, because what I would do is talk about how I would do it and then probably do the speed up so you can kind of see how I go about magnetizing and getting it to work. So that way you don't have to see with all of the little fiddly bits with dealing with the magnets. But you can get a general feel for it. Hey, Kiko Jonesy, how are ya? Thanks for swinging by. Which, yes, and when I got a few people here too, I am adding a Monday stream for now. I might be adding either a Saturday. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. Things I won't go into on the stream, but overall, doing good. Doing good. Hope you're doing good too, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do Monday at 9:30 as well. 9:30 Central Standard Time, or Central U.S. time. And then I will. I'm thinking of either adding a Saturday evening or like a Sunday morning, so that way, people over in the UK and Europe can actually swing by and see the stream as well. Because I don't want to step on any. Well, I know eventually I'll step on somebody else's toes. It's not my intent at all. So just kind of take it from there. Alright, and now on to highlighting even the panels on the arms. Yeah, damn time zones indeed. It's always interesting waking up and looking at Michael's Discord, seeing that, half the day is already going on, and when I'm thinking of getting breakfast, some of these guys are just like, hey, it's time for lunch. Or I know I'm up way too late when I start seeing Michael and Philip and a few of those, and Nath coming on saying good morning, because then I'm just like, yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. Again, don't mind if I'm going a little wide on some of these, because I will tighten it back up. That's what she said with the other highlights. Some of these parts here won't really be seen, but it's kind of one of those where it's like, I know what'll be done, so that's why I'm doing it right now. Well, I appreciate you staying up so late, man. I'm glad that you actually just got a nap too, since Michael didn't do a birthday stream, so that way you could stay up and watch Muse's Touch and I for the Goblin double feature. Yeah, I don't expect any of the UK or European goblins to be on, but whenever they are, I am pleased as peach. Good. I had a feeling you would. So yeah, nothing quite like staying up late on your day off and then just being able to sleep in Yeah, sorry I'm kind of keeping these a little tight when I'm highlighting here. Or at least tight to close to me. My eyesight's still good, but it never hurts to have it a little bit closer to have that little bit of edge. Alright. Those done. Oh yeah, and so I'm going to get creative here. I accidentally went a little crazy with some of the black that I was doing on the gloves. And I'll just kind of fill in the gap here, and the rest will be filled in with white paint when I come back in to do highlights. So again, I could be sloppy as hell, but I don't really feel like reapplying white over a lot of grays. Just enough of grays. Yeah, you can kind of see that I'm actually like supporting my hand on my hand with the pinky. I'm looking sophisticated as hell, I bet. But it helps steady my hands quite a bit. Some of these sculpts for Star Wars are really good, and then there's other things like, I don't know, this joint just seems, I don't know, not quite as up to par. There's a few parts, so I might actually make some, add in some of my own highlighting here just to give it a little bit more oomph. And again, I hope that all this is at least informative and somewhat entertaining for most of you guys. Alright, and honestly, I might do, well, I'll try it. Try just holding on to it. Thanks for the retweet right there, Ball GM. Yeah, get the word out there. I'm almost there for followers. And then myself, once I'm done painting, you do a call with delay capture if she's up for it still, and then either unwind with some video games or watch Loki. I don't know yet. I'll see. But yeah, are you guys up to date on Loki? Those that can watch or want to watch? I've really been enjoying that so far. Are you going to watch it, Michelle, or just haven't watched it yet? Okay. Well, obviously I won't spoil anything. Or at least now, thanks for ruining a talking point. Okay. Yeah, I watch the occasional stream. Like, I've actually haven't had cable for a few years, and I've just kind of had streaming services because they had everything else that I kind of wanted. And otherwise, like for the longest time, I wasn't even at home enough to really justify having cable. Well, I'm definitely going to at least finish all of these for lining because it's always kind of a pain rediluting. Oh, hey, that was just lovely. Hope everyone saw that. Just painted my own finger and oh well. Again, it's okay. I'll paint back over it with some white. Yes, yes, I am most definitely not afraid to point out my mistakes. But you can't let go of any of them at all because they're your babies and they belong to you, right, Kiko? Well, at least the arm joint on this, I'll say this now, makes it easy enough. I say as I'm getting to the hard part and watch this thing just spang out of my hand into the void that's my floor. That's one thing that was always a pain with some Warhammer stuff was the tiny ass bits and you trying to glue them on and they just choose that moment to just go, my time has come, and they just leap for the floor. You hear them skitter and then they're gone forever. And it's like that one perfect head or that one perfect purity seal, so it's even smaller than this arm, and they just skitter off into oblivion. Well, yeah, what if you do need CBS? I mean, there could be a good show on it, and you'll have to watch it. You can't cancel it now. Oh, oh, GM. Okay, well, yeah, I know some people probably have a better grip on their stuff, but I will say, and this, I've actually never spilled a pot of wash. I don't brag about it much, but I've never done that, and now this was just the perfect opportunity for me to say that, and now it's going to happen, and it's going to probably happen on stream. I just effing know it. Yeah, I know. I will tempt fate, I guess. I mean, yeah, on all of the rites of passage stuff I see online, there's like drop an expensive model there, that was painted perfect and the paint just chips off, and there's lose a head underneath, kitchen table or something like that, and there's obviously the glue your fingers together and all these other things, and then there's always knocking over the pot of wash. And, again, haven't done it yet. I just know it's a matter of time, so I'll just put that out into the void. I'm not mocking it, but I'm just saying it ain't happened yet. Okay, 2 more arms to go. Shall go with the one with the blaster. And my diluted gray paint lasted, because if you notice for this, let's see, that's why I transferred all my paints to dropper bottles after I opened the Citadel pot of paint and splatter all over. Not a troll. I've been painting for over 3 hours. Oh man. Yeah, I've had similar experiences with other things. That's why I don't actually use the Army Paint or spray varnish anymore, because it actually almost ruined my Belisarius Call model. Because it actually frosted. And I don't know if that was because it was so humid outside, because, Nebraska. But again, what I was going to say was, you notice for this, I didn't actually use my wet palette over here, but I used this little palette, because then I could actually control the amount of water that stays in the paint and keep it at the consistency that I wanted to keep it at. So, little trick for some washes like that. Alright. Last arm. Again, I try to keep talking through some of these moments, but every now and then I just kind of have to shut my trap. Yeah, and then I do things like that. So, again, showing that I'm a painter and that I can and do make mistakes. Oh, no, that's fine, dude. Yeah, I'm going to be done here in a few minutes anyways, so thank you for sticking with me for almost the whole damn stream. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm glad you're holding your breath, too, Kiko. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, and yeah, till whenever we're on each other's streams again. So I'll definitely try to catch yours on Saturday. So, good night. Sleep well. Thank you, man. Okay. And with that, make all those done for now. I can always come back and take a peek and see what else I'd need to do. So I think I already dry brushed the bases. And yeah, could paint the shoulder pads, but I might do that off stream because I got a little bit right here, that, and lining some of this with some black. Do that before I come back and touch up the whites. Hey, and I have a whole backpack shoulder strap to do. So hey, at least I caught that before I had everything glued together. So, all right. Well, if there isn't any other questions aside from asking for $20 that Carol's friend always does, unless anybody has any other questions or anything like that, I may just call it an evening, and yeah, probably catch everybody at some point over the weekend, if not on Monday. Yeah, and obviously I'm starting to get tired. It's 10:30 and I can't believe that some of you are still up and around with me too. It's already 11:30 your time. Thanks, Kiko, and I'll save the highlights for the next stream, which I'll probably save Wednesdays for streaming Star Wars Legion, because Lord knows I have enough to paint for that for a long time. At least for the rest of the year. Yeah. Again, thank you for turning up for the Goblin Double feature. And if you haven't, go to Muse's Touch and follow her channel as well. She's already hit affiliate, but more followers is always good. And you can check out her awesome stream too, All the Moistness. And yeah, thanks again everybody for stopping by. Thanks for a great stream. And I'll catch most of you on Discord.